All right, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome, guests. My name is Toastmaster Amarnath. I'll be the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all for another exciting meeting at Sattvic Toastmasters Club. Before we start the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules we follow at our Toastmasters meetings. As a Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, politics, so please refrain from discussing these topics. Please put yourself on mute if you are not speaking and encourage you to put on camera. Please turn off your videos if you are stepping out of the meeting. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals, likewise our Toastmasters Club also have a mission. The mission of our Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, result in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I officially open the meeting and hand it over to Ishita. Ishita has worked in the corporate world across India and US. She has been a Toastmaster for more than 3 years now and living in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. She is passionate about mental health, self-development, and well-being, and she loves to speak about these topics. I welcome our presiding officer for today, Sattvic Toastmaster, Ishita Patnaik. Hand it over to you, Ishita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amarnath, for this wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone. All of you, welcome to another episode of Sattvic Toastmasters. I like to call it episode instead of a meeting because it's a happening place for us. We are Sattvic Toastmasters, and as the name suggests, we are about health as well as communication and leadership skills. This is a great place where both the aspects meet, and you will benefit a lot from all the communication and leadership skills that you will learn, as well as about all the health-related aspects that we discuss in our Toastmaster Club. This is Sattvic Toastmaster is an online club, and we focus on healthy lifestyle, self-healing, research and debate on alternate medicine, interculture experience where members from different parts of the world get a platform to safely discuss their views and opinions, interpersonal communication, storytelling, and critical thinking. So who's excited for yet another meeting about Sattvic Toastmaster? We have a few interesting aspects. We have a great theme lined up, a surprise jam session coming up. So we are going to have a really good meeting. So before we get started with the meeting, we want to acknowledge all the guests who are present here. And some of them have also taken up roles. Thank you so much for extending your hand in making our meeting a success. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Smita. Could you please unmute and introduce yourself briefly?
Morning, all. A warm Monday morning to all of you. My name is Smita Venkatramana. I'm from IBC Titans Toastmaster Club. It's a corporate club, and I'm acting as a VPM in the club of late. So that's my introduction. Thank you.
How did you find about Sattvic, Toastmaster Smita?
I learned that there are role takers needed to the club.
Okay.
I just pitched in.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for pitching in. Right. I'll now move on to Toastmaster Sarika.
Hello, Toastmaster Ishita. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm from Kite Toastmasters Club, District 126, Division I and Area I1. And I'm a college student. Today is a lazy Sunday. When I opened the WhatsApp and I saw the meeting link, then without any delay, I joined the meeting. And thank you for giving the opportunity as a Wordmaster Grammarian. Hoping for the best and expecting so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sarika, for joining us and taking up the grammarian role on the spot. I'll move on to Toastmaster Amrutha.
Hello, everyone. So this was my almost third or fourth time in Sattvic Toastmaster. I earlier came as a once evaluator and then table topic speaker. So looking forward for wonderful meeting. And back to Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amrutha. We'll go to Toastmaster, our guest, Tulasi, who is joining us after a while. How are you doing, Tulasi?
Hi, good morning, everyone. It's been a while, yeah, joining the meeting. I thought while I'm making breakfast, I thought I'll join on the side and then see what's going on. That's
Great.
it. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And Toastmaster Charvi, you're attending for the second time, but this time as a speaker. How are you doing?
I am good, and I am also looking forward to presenting my speech. Also, I would like to apologize if there are any, internet issues right now, because I'm not in the right place. And also, this was a very unique meeting for me because we don't usually wake up this early. So I had to learn how to wake up early. I'm also a college student, so I really enjoy being here.
Thank you so much. Not only will you learn to wake up early, you learn a lot of good healthy habits, Toastmaster Charvi, as you keep joining Sattvic. So welcome once again. And finally, we have Vidya. Are you able to unmute and speak?
Yeah, this is Vidya. Good morning. Good morning from India. Thank you. This is Vidya.
Thank you so much for joining. All right, then. Without further ado, I would like to now call upon the stage our Toastmaster of the day, Vikram Jyoti Prakash. He is a corporate employee for the last 20 years, currently working as a technology manager for Otis Elevators in Hyderabad. He is a TEDx speaker and an author of the book You Can Transform. Please give a huge round of applause and welcome Toastmaster Vikram on the stage.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ishita, for that wonderful introduction. And I welcome you all for yet another wonderful meeting of Sattvic Toastmasters. Today, I'll be the Toastmaster of the day. And I'm so excited to present to you the theme of today, which is Start with Why. So I want to hear from you all. What do you expect from this title, Start with Why? Who wants to go first? Anyone, please? Yes, ma'am. Smita, Toastmaster Smita is raising her hand. Go ahead, please.
I'm expecting that it is all about the curiosity one has when anything new is presented to them. Why? My kid has all the curiosity. Even though he's 18 years now, he still asks why before taking up anything. So I expect this session would actually give us an instant insight of why to start with why.
Yes, absolutely. I think you nailed it. And you made my job so simple by explaining this concept so well. I think most of the time, we do a lot of stuff. Even for that matter, we are all in Toastmasters meeting now on a Sunday morning. Did we think why we are here? I think Sarika just said it's a lazy Sunday morning and she just saw a WhatsApp message and she jumped into this meeting. But later she said why she joined here. And even Charvi, for that matter, she said that this is the second time she joined, and earlier she joined, for a TMOD, and then now she is joining as a speaker. And then she also said that why she joined because she woke up early because this club is meeting every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. So it instilled her a habit of waking up early. So that is the why. So the concept of why matters a lot in whatever we do. And for example, if you're talking to someone, when you explain them why you're doing something, for example, you're a Toastmaster and you have to explain to someone about your Toastmasters journey. How will you start with? I want to hear someone, Ishita.
Yeah, Vikram.
If you have to explain to someone why you are a Toastmaster, how will you start?
Okay, why I am a Toastmaster? I have been a Toastmaster since 2016, and I had a brief gap after that. What made me go back to Toastmaster after 5 years of gap was the community that I found in Toastmaster, the supportive community that is there to uplift you. And this is a platform where there is no judgment at all. You can make mistakes as many times as you want, and you will still have people clapping for you and encouraging you to stand up and again go back. And public speaking is one of the scariest things you can ever do in your life. And when you have a supportive environment that will bring you up, what more do you need, right? So that's why I am coming back to Toastmasters.
Yes. So that's how it goes. Whenever you start with your presentation, whenever you start your speech, whenever you start talking, when you understand the why part of it, then it becomes so easy for you to get motivated as well as to convince the other person who is in front of you, right? Because that is how we all are made up of a human brain, right? So our human brain functions this way. We have three parts in our brain, which is the neofrontal cortex, which is the brain which understands what you're doing, which is not very logical. But then you have the lymphatic brain, which is the second layer of the brain, which always thinks. It understands emotions and feeling. So we have to understand that how our brain works is so connected to this concept of why, starting with why. So whenever we are in doing something that we do, for example, as I said, we are all in Toastmasters Club. So this is what usually we start explaining to people, right? Or if you were to explain to your kid or your spouse or to your friend what you're doing in Toastmasters, this is how you will start. Okay, what you do in Toastmasters, like you will start saying that I play roles in Toastmasters. As a Toastmaster, I take a level in one of the levels and I start improving myself. And then what happens, you slowly start talking about these things also, and then people will start asking you how you do the Toastmasters, like how are the sessions conducted, that way. But instead, if you started with why are you in Toastmasters? If I started my explanation like this, initially I was not so good in communication, and that is what instilled my interest in joining Toastmasters. If you started with that why, the purpose of why you're doing something, then the audience or the person that you are talking to gets convinced so easily. So that is the whole concept for today. So without further delay, I want to get this stage back to our president of the day, president of this club, and Toastmaster Ishita for conduct the jam session. So it's going to be a new and a surprise session for today, which Toastmaster Ishita is going to conduct. So back to you, Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram. And welcome back. I am going to conduct who all are curious about what the jam session is about? Please raise your hands. And if you can, please come on the camera so that we can have a very interactive session for those of you who are not on camera. Okay, so we have Toastmaster Noor and Tulsi. You had your hands raised and then you are not raising your hand anymore. Okay, we have Smita as well. All right, so I'll start about what is the jam. So this is a power-packed competitive segment of our meeting today, where we will call upon two speakers at a time, and the moderator, that's me, that is going to tell a starting of a story. And the first person who will raise the hand who wants to go first, and then they will start talking. So the other person's job is to try to identify a place where he or she can say jam. Okay, if you say jam, either you can say jam for a grammatical error or a filler word or a pause when the other person is speaking, or maybe they change the storyline. You can say jam, and the moderator will then allow the person who said jam to continue. So the person who speaks the maximum time in a period of 5 minutes, the timer will give a 5 minutes period, and that person is the winner of that round. So we have like 11 people right now. How many of you want to participate in jammed? Raise your hands. How many of you want to participate? I think everyone can participate. All right. So we'll start with JK. So is everybody clear about the rules of the game? Or are there any questions? Please ask now.
Can
Ishita,
you repeat the rules when anyone can say jam?
Yes, there are 4 conditions in which you can say jammed. One is when the other person makes a grammatical error, or they say a filler word like or they say they have a long pause. And 4th is when they change the storyline. So as per the moderator's story. So the main purpose is to very keenly observe and listen to what the person is saying, so that you find a small gap and then you start your story. The idea is to take the maximum time speaking, and then you will be the winner of the round. We'll have a few rounds first as preliminary round, and then finally we'll have the final round, and then we'll have one winner of the jammed session. All right. So we can start with JK Arora and Smita. Okay, so we can spotlight both of them.
Ishita, one more question I have.
Sure.
Like before someone jammed, so the moderator should allow them to, is it a correct?
Yeah, so they can just say jammed, unmute and say jammed, and then the moderator will ask, what is the repurpose that, why are you saying jam? And then they will tell the reason. And then if the reason is valid, then they will continue. Otherwise, the original person who was talking will continue.
So Ishita, one more thing. So right now, JKG and Smita will be talking, and anyone else can say jam, right?
No. Only one of the two. That is there.
One of the two. Okay.
Yeah.
When will we participate then?
In your round. So we'll have, depending on how many rounds we'll have. So we'll have.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So they are going to alternate now.
Smita is one round. Then Vikram and Amarnath will be the second round. And like that, we'll have 2 more rounds. And then the winner of every round will all go together to the final round. And then we will have the final competition. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready? Is it all clear, all of you?
Sorry for the interruption.
Yes.
Shall I share the word of the day and phrase of the day?
No, we'll call upon you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So right now, we are going a little off our Toastmaster session format, but this is still public speaking, and you have to have a keen ear on the grammatical errors, the filler words, as well as the pauses. All right. So
Ishita, sorry, one more thing. So are we going to time those 2 speakers, those 2 people? Like, can we time them like 1 minute so that others can also get time, right?
Yeah. So the technically each round is supposed to be 5-minute long. We can reduce it to 3 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can have 3 minutes, and we'll have 4 rounds, preliminary rounds. All right.
Sure. Yeah.
So spotlight both of them, Smita and JKG.
Okay. Good morning. So I'll start with the...
Wait. No. I'll give you the...
Is it 3 minutes in total for the whole?
Yeah, the entire
speakers?
round is 3 minutes. You can, after I give the topic, then your timer will start. Okay? Yeah. So your topic for this round is: the traffic jam was so bad that by the time I reached the office, it was already time to go home. It's a story. It's the beginning of the story. So you can continue. I'll repeat. The traffic jam was so bad that by the time I reached the office, it was already time to go home.
Okay, so I'll take it. Okay. So when I was going to Gurgaon.
Okay, you have to say jammed.
Jammed.
No, not you. She's saying jammed.
Okay.
Yeah, why? You're saying jam?
He started with so.
All right,
I
you can continue,
Yeah.
Smrita. Yeah.
The traffic jam was so bad. Definitely. As I go to office from Bangalore West to Bangalore North all the time. It's so pathetic. And now my manager asks me to come to OTH, Oracle Tech Hub. It's like another city for me. I say to him, whatever you provide.
Okay, I'll pause a bit. JKG, you can, since this is the first round, we'll do a little bit of like that. JKG, as in when you find any position to enter, you have to say jammed, and then I'll say why it is, and like that. All right? Are you getting it?
If I say jam, then she stop it, and then after she say jammed, and then she continue the means.
No, when you say jammed, you have to ask me the question. Sorry, I will ask you, why did you say jammed? So you have to give a reason why she made a mistake. And then if it is correct, you will get to speak. Is it clear now, JKG? Don't let her speak. Continue. We have to find an opportunity to stop her. Okay? Then you will be the winner. The person who speaks the maximum time in the 3 minutes will be the winner of the round. All right? We'll start the round again. All right, Noor, you can start the timer. The same topic. The traffic jam was so bad. Over to you. Yeah.
Let me continue, Toastmaster Aurora. As I was mentioning, my manager calls me to OTH. OTH is Oracle Tech Hub, and I stay in Ullal. Going to Krishna Magnum itself is a nightmare to me. And going to OTH for a lunch, I need to spend 500 rupees one way. I told my manager, let's do a thing. Probably we can have lunch over a Zoom call. You send me the parcel, I'll have it at home and I'll see all the members. I'm fine here. This is the condition in Bangalore. Whatever infrastructure the government provides, people who are coming to Bangalore because of a lot of reasons. It's a Silicon City. It is definitely having a great climate. You saw last night, most of the places it rained, right?
Jam. Yeah.
Yes, why are you saying jam?
The storyline has been changed. Means from the traffic has gone to weather and climate and other things.
Okay, I'll let you speak. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I was called to Gurgaon Bhonsi factory for a meeting, and I started early morning at 9, but the traffic was jammed because the president was going. So all Dholakua top, the story, all has been jammed. So I reached there at a 4:30. The office is about to close because their timing is 8:30 to 4:30, but the peak season is there. So I got entry as soon as I got the entry. Some of the
jam.
candidates
Why is it jam?
I noticed and I noticed so, I noticed so. There were so many counters there, so I thought I'll let him know it is jammed.
Okay.
Should I continue with the same lines, or can I take my own path?
Continue the story. That's how it is.
Exactly.
Okay, but how are we doing with time?
There are a lot of reasons why people come to Bangalore, and obvious reasons there are people coming to Bangalore, and the traffic keeps increasing day by day. Finally, what I would say is, I think each and everyone should be given a work from home option as long as their work is getting done. No more traffics, no more jams. With that, I would like to conclude my speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Ishita.
Okay, well done, both of you. This was the first round. I know there were a lot of confusions that was happening. I apologize for not explaining the rules that well. All right, I will just clarify a few minutes. We have to show a red card at 3 minutes timer. It's not for the speakers, but for the moderator to know when to stop it. The speakers will continue speaking, continue speaking, continue speaking. There is no end to it. All right?
Absolutely, Ishita. It is not yet 3 minutes. That's why
Not yet
I'm
3 minutes.
timing. Yeah, not
Okay,
yet 3
okay.
minutes. 10 seconds
All
move
right.
for 3 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So anyway, we'll conclude this round. Both of you have done really well. Who do you think is the winner of this round of Jammed? Anyone?
Smita.
Smita.
Yeah, Smita was very eloquent in the way she was speaking, and she continued the story. And one clarification, you can take, as long as the story's main purpose does not change, you can take it in any direction. The one point that I would bring is when Smita was talking about Bangalore, JKG, when you continue the story, you should not change the storyline to Gurgaon. That is the story that was going. So this is more like a storytelling as well as a contest in this. All right. So we'll go now to so Smita is the winner of this round. Who is the next two people who want to participate in Jammed? Who are the next? Oh, okay, my
We can take
grammatical
someone
error.
from someone from the guest also, Smita, Sishita.
Yes, yes, from our guests. But it'll be great if you put your phone on, sorry, your video on, so that who wants to go next? Charvi, would you like to go? Charvi and Amrutha. How about both of you?
Even Sarika and Tulsi are all guests also, right? We can choose any of them.
Yeah. Who wants to go there? Come on. Raise your hand.
I'll go.
Okay, Amrita and Vikram, do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Amrita, we can spotlight you if you have your video on, Amrita. Is it possible for you to turn on?
Yes.
Awesome. Great. So we'll spotlight you and Vikram. So are you ready?
One question.
Yes.
I have to continue with story, and in between someone, for example, Vikram is saying jam, then I have to stop.
You stop right there. We'll ask Vikram what is the reason. If his reason is valid, then he will continue. If he's not valid, then you will continue.
So what will be the reasons for saying jam?
Yeah, grammatical error in your speaking. If there is a filler word, or a redundant word, if there is a pause, like you stopped talking for more than 2 seconds, and then if you change the storyline completely from what it is supposed to be. These are the 4 reasons you can say jammed the other person. All right. So I will remove myself from the. Okay, I'll say the topic and remove myself from the spotlight. All right. Your story is, I accidentally sent a good morning message with a heart to my boss. I accidentally sent a good morning message with a heart to my boss. Over to you.
I send a lot of hearts to my manager, by the way. He's my buddy also. And he gracefully accepts it whenever I do that. And also whenever he types something on the chat. We have a group chat where all the members of my team and my manager, everybody are there. So whenever he puts a message, say, let's say happy birthday to someone or congratulations for getting this patent or whatever message he sends, I usually have the habit of giving a reaction of heart.
Jam.
The reason.
Yeah, keep it on mute. Yeah, your jam is?
For taking a pause for more than 2 seconds.
Right, and he said a filler word as well. Okay, you, go ahead. Amrita.
So basically, when I send heart to my boss, it will be heart attack for my boss. How she can send heart to me with good morning? That will be kind of a surprise of that, whether it's a male or a female, because you are not very friendly to your boss, and suddenly you sent a good morning with heart emojis, and that will be overwhelming for someone because with emojis you can express your emotion very well. It's not only about good morning, but it's about asking well-being of that person, but you are not so friendly. It's kind of like giving something unintentional, or maybe your promotion is near, so maybe that will be one of the reason you are going to send heart to them or good morning to them, that we are due for the promotion itself. So maybe that will be the reason, but I'm enjoying if I send accidentally
Jam.
heart to my boss.
Okay, why jam?
because instead of saying that that is the reason, that will be the reason. So I found a grammatical error.
Okay. Over to you, Vikram.
So even our managers are human beings, so they can very well connect to our hearts or whatever emotions that you are sending. So I feel that way, and I always give that edge over any emotions that I feel. I want to express it openly, whether it's my manager or whether it's my anybody whom are reporting to me, because I myself a manager, so I know how a reportee will feel when I understand their emotion.
Then,
So that is
Okay, why is it?
for
Okay, continue. Amrutha, continue.
when it comes to emotion, it's really a good feeling for someone is sending you a good morning text because they are asking your well-being. And in the morning, we itself have a message from someone else giving just a welcome message or just a good morning text from someone. It's a good feeling itself, and you are setting a good day for them. And I think it's really a happy emotion, a happiness you are giving to someone else, whether it's your boss or it's your colleague or someone else. You are just knowing them. That will be a really good feeling for the rest of the day. And I think we should continue that, not unintentionally, but intentionally you can do that to maintain that relationship for a longer time. And I think that's it from my side.
Continue.
Jam,
Yeah.
because she paused.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so the expressing our emotion is very important for us to connect well with that person. So it's okay, even if that person, if the other person is of an opposite gender, then we have to be a little careful about it. Otherwise, I think, when you have the connect.
Okay. We have come to the end of the round. All right. So okay, this is quite a close round for both of you. But who do you think is the winner of this round? Amrita or Vikram?
Amrita.
Anyone else? Any?
Maybe it's a tie.
I think it's a tie. Vikram and Amrita. Yeah. I think both of you will go to the finals
It is
round.
not a tie. It is not a tie.
Okay,
Amrita spoke for 1 minute 45 seconds and Vikram
Ah.
spoke for 1 minute 5 seconds.
All right. So Amrita
She
is the
leads by
winner.
40 seconds.
Okay, great. Thank you, timer, for calculating the time accurately. Amrita is the winner, and she'll go to the next round. Great. We'll have the final round. We final preliminary round before our final round. Anyone else who wants to volunteer? Okay, Amarnath wants to volunteer. Who wants to go compete with Amarnath? Okay.
Okay, you can give the permission. Because first time I could not understand. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That will not be fair, I think, if
Okay,
you get
maybe
two
if
times.
if any other, no.
Yeah. Tulsi wants to go, but we want you to turn on your camera, Tulsi. Can you do that?
Maybe not possible now.
Or a virtual background will also do.
No.
No?
No, turn on your camera and off your video.
You can hide your video. Turn on your video. Are you able to do that?
No.
Okay. We can't spotlight you then. All right, JKG, we'll give you another. Oh yeah, she's come. All right. I will allow to spotlight. Okay, add to spotlight. Okay. Are you both ready for the topic?
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I am eating right now because I have nothing to do. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm eating right now because I have nothing to do. Over to you.
Jam.
No jam, just start.
I have joined the meeting not because I have nothing to do. I have many things to do, but joining this meeting also brings me a little joy. So when I speak some things,
Jam.
Yeah. Why jam?
So there is a pause filler.
Filler word. Okay. Yeah. You continue. Yes.
So I haven't had my breakfast yet, but still I'm enthusiastic to continue in the meeting. The roses are red or yellow, violets are yellow.
jam.
Okay. Tulsi.
There is a pause, and he said, "Violets are yellow."
Okay. You can continue, Tulsi.
Yeah. So we have to go for the important things that we consider that are helpful for us. So joining the meeting teaches you something. Somebody out there says something meaningful, and you learn something. Different things come up when you don't expect. We get to learn from places that we do not expect most of the times.
Jam.
Yes, Amar.
So there is a pause filler again.
Yes. Okay. Continue. Continue.
I'm not getting anything.
Okay. All right. What about you, Tulsi?
Yeah, we have to use every opportunity that comes through us and do not miss any opportunity. Jump right in, and then you will be surprised to see many things that you are going to learn.
Okay. All right. Timer. What's the time?
We are just 2 minutes into the session. Less than
Okay.
2 minutes.
And what are the amount of time that both have spoken?
Tulsi has taken 1 minute and 5 seconds, and Amar has taken 15 seconds only.
Okay, so Tulsi is the winner for this round. All right. Thank you, Amar. Yeah, it was well tried. Great work, Tulsi. All right, so we'll have the final round now. Finalists are Amrita, Smita, and Tulsi. The final question will come up. Are you ready for the grand finale?
Yes.
All right. And Tulsi. Where is Tulsi? I think she has dropped off. Oh, she's
No,
here. Great,
Yes,
great. All right. So your final question is, all right, embrace yourself. Are you ready?
Ladies
Please
first.
unmute. Please unmute so
Lad-
that you, yeah. So
Ladies
your topic
first.
is, no. Your topic is, I'm going to give you the topic.
Okay.
I went to the barber and asked for a haircut, but I ended up looking like Anupam Kher. I went to the, yeah, go ahead.
Great. This is the exact situation over a period of time, as you can see. As we age, this is one of the challenges, not only for the guys, but also for the ladies.
Jammed. Okay, jammed. What do you have to say?
Pause.
No, I think she was enacting, so it's okay. She can continue. Smita, yeah.
Okay. This is a challenge not only for the guys, it's for the ladies as well. I went to the parlor the other day, the last week. She mentioned, Madam, why only eyebrows and upper lips? Why not color your hair? I said, hold on. I just paid for it 15 days back and it is already grey now. Please don't suggest me. I better look aged than emptying my pocket. She was, ma'am, it's fine. You look 10 years younger. Why don't you try? I said, no, Bhavana, no, Nandini. Please don't empty my pocket. My company is not paying so much. So, fellow Toastmasters, this is my situation each time. Whenever I go to the parlor, if I don't go to the parlor, there is a challenge. If I don't go to the parlor, there is a challenge. If I get a haircut, there is a challenge. If I color my hair, there is a challenge. So what do I do? These days, I'm looking at people trying to be very simple. They still look very elegant with gray hair, with a long hair, with not so well groomed.
Jam?
Start feeling.
Okay, Jam, what is it?
Pauses.
Okay. The pause has to be more than 2 seconds. So it was
Yeah.
not.
I think
It was more than.
I think.
All right. Okay, Amrutha, you go ahead.
So you can also look at my 7 head. It's not 4 head, it's a 7 head. And because of the aging factor. But I'm okay with that as well because hair transplant is a new thing in city. But I think Anupam Kher is a quite famous actor and he's quite confident about his look. So why don't we? We can also go with our not actual bald look but little bit of this, and because of it's a part of you, this hair is a part of me, this 7 head is a part of me, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my 7 head, I'm okay with my gray hair, I'm okay with my eyebrow, I'm okay with everything because I love Amruta, I love myself itself. And when it comes to love yourself, you are actually aging is a good factor for you because with age maturity comes, with age you realize whatever you have, it's you, and it you are unique in the way the people think you are. So I think it's okay if you're going very you are look like a Anupam Kher or some actor.
Yeah, Jam, why?
There were many counters there.
No, but you have to say specifically.
One was so, and one was but. And
no.
she.
Okay.
No? Okay.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Amrita, go ahead. Yeah.
So when we look at the positive factor in itself, when you look at the personality of Anupam Kher, not only because of he's bald, but he's bald very early in his career. And in the career of, where is a acting is a
Okay.
professional.
Okay, I'll have to stop you now because the time is up. Timer, can we get the timing for Smita and Amrita? How long they both spoke?
Yeah, Amrita spoke for 1 minute, 20 seconds, and Smita spoke for 1 minute, 40 seconds.
Okay, wow, that's a close call. And Smita, you are the clear winner. The R counter that I was looking for was That's what she said clearly, right? Yeah, right. So Smita, congratulations. You are the winner of the jam session. Is this the first time you're playing jam?
Yes, I am, and I'm going to implement it next in my Toastmasters club.
Wonderful. This can be really full audience engaging thing. You are so good at fabricating stories, Smita and Amrita as well, both of you. You're the runner-up for this round. So all the best and congratulations to all of you. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikram, so that we get back to the session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishita, for that wonderful jam session. I think it's the first of its kind, but yet it's so interesting and really enjoyed it. I hope everyone enjoyed it as well. So let's get back to our Toastmasters regular format now. So next we will be having 3 sections as in any other session. So first section would be the prepared speeches, and then we will have the table topics, and finally we will have the evaluation. So we have one speech today. The speech section will have one speech, and then in the table topic section, JK Arora sir will be coming up with few table topic section, and then finally we'll have Ishita presenting the general evaluation. And so without further delay, let me call the general evaluator, who is Toastmaster Ishita, to present the tag team.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Welcome back to the original session.
Point of order,
Yeah.
presiding officer. Can we introduce the role players before we jump into this prepared speeches session? I believe.
Yeah, we are going to do that
and
now. That's why I have come, the tag team. Right? Is that what you meant?
Yes, correct.
Right. Okay. So, welcome once again, all of you. I'm the general evaluator for the session today, and we will be evaluating, me along with my team will be evaluating the entire session in order to identify what has been done well, what can be done better for next time. I won't be doing this alone. I'll now invite my tag team. First, I'd like to invite our timer, Toastmaster Noor, to please come up on the stage and present his role.
Thank you, presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I'll be playing the role of the timer, and you will see my hand raised throughout the meeting. And prepared speeches, it is 5 to 7 minutes. There is only one prepared speech today. At 5, you will see the green. At 6, you will see the yellow. And 7, you will see the red. And you've got 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Table topics are 1 to 2 minutes, 1 minute green, 1.5 minute yellow, and 2 minutes red. And you've got 30 seconds to wrap up your speech to qualify for the vote. Evaluation would be 2 to 3 minutes, 2 green, 2.5 yellow, and 3 minutes you will see the red, and you got 30 seconds each qualify for the voting. With that, I hand over the podium back to the presiding officer.
Thank you, timer Toastmaster Noor. I'd like to now call upon our counter, Toastmaster Smita. Please go ahead and explain your role.
Good morning, all, once again. Since I joined Toastmasters, 2 of my senses have become super active. My eyes and my ears. Earlier, I was concentrating on the speaker's presentation. Present days, knowingly or unknowingly, I have started concentrating on intricacies. If they do well, I ensure I congratulate them on their presentation. And if I notice crutch words, I still congratulate them and influence them to join Toastmasters because I'm playing that role as a VPM in my club. So with that, you already know what my role is. It's our counter. I catch your crutch words and present my report at the end of the meeting. So stay tuned till the end of the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smita. That was a very dramatized way of presenting the counter role. I'll now like to call our grammarian, Toastmaster Sarika. Please come up to the stage and present your role.
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Ishita. Did you know that I have always wanted to be a teacher? But the question came just like Toastmaster of the Day asks, why? Why I want to be English teacher? Why don't be a wordmaster and grammarian for our Toastmasters meeting? So, greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm Toastmaster Sarika, your friendly neighborhood English teacher. No, wordmaster and grammarian for today's meeting. Today, my role is introduce the word of the day and phrase of the day, and another role as grammarian is looking good usages and not so good usages in your speeches. As wordmaster, I'll introduce the word of the day. The word of the day is intent. Word of the day is intent, meaning a clear purpose or aim behind an action. Meaning a clear purpose or aim behind an action. For example, my intent was to wake up early and be productive. But my bed and I had an unbreakable bond. And coming to phrase of the day is lead with purpose. Lead with purpose, meaning to act with a clear reason and direction, inspiring others through meaningful actions. For example, successful individuals always led with purpose, ensuring their actions align with their values. This is the word of the day and phrase of the day, and I challenge you everyone to be attentive with all our speeches. Whenever speaker uses the word of the day, please use thumbs up icon. And whenever speaker uses the phrase of the day, please show heart. With that, I'll be back with my report when General Evaluator calls me. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarika. That was very, very, very nice introduction to your grammarian role. I intend to use the word of the day throughout the meeting. I'll now call upon Toastmaster Amarnath, who's the active listener of the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Amarnath.
Thanks, Toastmaster Ishita. Good morning, everyone. I'm taking the role of an active listener, and my goal in demonstrate and practice the art of truly listening to our speakers and each other in the meeting. I'll be paying close attention to the content and the delivery and the overall message, and I'll be making sure that my engagement throughout the meeting. I intended to take this role, and I want to be part of the meeting throughout and listening to all the speakers. And by end of the meeting, we'll capture a few questions from the meeting and we'll ask the questions. Whoever is answering more questions, those will be declared as an active listener winner. Thank you. Hand it over to you, Ishita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amarnath. With the team and myself, we will be observing you very keenly, and we intend to present our report at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you, Ishita and the tag team for presenting yourself. Do you know why I joined Toastmasters? There was a reason. To know the reason, stay tuned. And next is going to be the prepared speech section. So the prepared speech section is a section where a speaker will present his speech. So today we have a speaker who is Toastmaster Charvi. And before we go to the speaker, I want to call upon the evaluator of today's speech by Toastmaster Charvi, who is Toastmaster Amrutha Deshmukh. She is from Angel Toastmasters Club, and after spending years in investment banking, now she is in a videopreneur. She creates content on YouTube and other social media channels with an aim to increase financial literacy in India. So the stage is yours, Toastmaster Amrutha Deshmukh. Please present the purpose. Please present the purpose of the speech and the speaker as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for the warm introduction. And my club name is Agnel, not Angel. But good morning, everyone. And my target speaker, Toastmaster Charvi. She is going to deliver level 3 project 2 from Pathway Leadership Development. For timer, please note time is 5 to 7 minutes. And the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce or review basic presentation software strategies for creating and using slides to support to enhance a speech. All the very best, Charvi. And back to you, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amrutha. Toastmaster Charvi, are you able to see the timer?
Yes, I'm able to see it.
All right. So the stage is yours, Toastmaster Charvi.
Is the screen visible?
Yes,
right
it
now?
is visible.
Okay. So I will. Good morning, everyone. So, what I'm going to talk about today is crisis of women's health research. In 1907, a woman named Bertha Van Hoosen, one of America's first female surgeons, wrote, "The medical profession has never quite known what to do with women physicians." More than a century later, It seems medicine still doesn't know what to do with women, not just as practitioners, but as patients. Every day across the globe, women's bodies are misunderstood, their symptoms dismissed, and their plan ignored, all because the very foundation of modern medicine was based on critical oversight, the systemic exclusion of female bodies from medical research. And today, I want to take you on a journey, not just through time, but through a shadow world of medicine that has proven time and time again very discriminatory towards women and towards half of humanity. And it has treated us like an afterthought. It's a wake-up call about a crisis affecting every woman in this room, every woman in your life, and billions more worldwide. This is A Forgotten Life, the untold story of women's invisibility in medical science. Let me guide you through a timeline that reveals how deeply this problem is embedded in modern medicine. Our journey begins in 1906, a pivotal moment that shaped the next century of healthcare. In 1906, the Carnegie Foundation commissioned Abraham Flexer to evaluate medical evaluation in North America. The resulting Flexner report transformed medicine, standardizing education, yes, but also systematically dismantling opportunities for women and minorities. The report led to the closure of 17 to 19 women's medical colleges and 5 of 7 medical schools. The consequences were immediate and far-reaching. Before the Flexner report, women represented about 20% of all the physicians, and in 1930, they plummeted to 4%. In India, during the same period, despite the establishment of the Lady Harding Medical College, a lot of you must have heard of that name. It's in Delhi, and it's very famous. A lot of women study to get into that college for MBBS. It was established in 1960. Female doctors remained exceptionally rare, composing less than 2% of medical practitioners nationwide. But this wasn't just about who practiced medicine. It fundamentally shaped how medicine was practiced and researched. With women effectively sidelined, medical research developed predominantly around male model. The standard human in medical textbooks became a 70-kilogram male, and the bias permeated every aspect of healthcare. Let's jump forward to 1977, when the FDA issued guidelines explicitly including women of childbearing potential, as in women younger than women who are facing perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause. All of those women were banned from getting any trials for medicines. This decision, ostensibly made to protect women, also ended up creating a crisis and a huge medical research gap that persists today. For nearly 2 decades, new medications were tested almost exclusively on men, then prescribed to everyone regardless of physiological differences. Consider this. Women typically have higher body fat percentages, different enzyme activity levels, and hormonal fluctuations that significantly affect how drugs are absorbed, distributed, metabolized, and excreted. The same heart attack drug being used for a man could be lethal for a woman. But those differences were not considered. Yet until the 1990s, dosage guidelines for most medications were based entirely on male physiology. Is it any wonder that women experience adverse drug reactions to nearly twice the rate of men? In India, the situation was even more complex. By the 1970s and 80s, while Western medicine was beginning to acknowledge this research gap, Indian women faced a double burden. Not only were they underrepresented in global medical research, but cultural taboos further restricted research on specifically female health issues. Here's a startling fact. A 2019 study in the Indian Journal of Medical Research found that women constituted only 22 to 38% of participation in clinical trials conducted in India between 2005 and 2015, despite representing nearly half the population. For cardiovascular trials, despite heart disease being the leading killer of Indian women, female participation dropped to just 18%. Now we have to move. Oh, I'm sorry. Now we have to move on to 1985. A breakthrough moment occurred when the US Public Health Service Task Force on Women's Health Issues released its first report highlighting the disastrous consequences of excluding women from clinical research. For the first time, a government body formally acknowledged that women had known for generations that their healthcare was built on incomplete science. This report documented alarming disparities. Women with heart attacks were misdiagnosed up to 50% more than men. They would come into doctors saying that they were sweating, there was heavy breathing for years on end. And their cardio surgeons or cardiothoracic doctors were not able to diagnose them with it. And then all of a sudden they would collapse, and then the doctor would not know what to do because of the lack of data available. Autoimmune diseases affecting predominantly women received a fraction of research funding compared to conditions affecting equal amount of men. And women's reports of pain were taken less seriously across nearly all medical contexts. Then came 1993, a watershed year when the NIH Revitalization Act finally mandated the inclusion of women in federally funded clinical research. For the first time, there was legal recognition that different bodies respond differently to medical interventions, and that excluding women from was fundamentally unscientific. But laws don't immediately change practice. A 2018 analysis published in JAMA Network Open reviewed around 43,000 research articles and found that even 25 years after this legislation, women remained underrepresented in a lot of clinical trials. Even today, studies show that Indian medical textbooks devote less than 4% of their content to conditions that exclusively affect women, and you can remove gynecology and obstetrics from it because that is literally a woman's domain. Women remain underrepresented in studies related to cardiovascular disease, HIV or AIDS, chronic kidney disease, and digestive diseases. In India, the research gap took even longer to address. Thus, the problem with us is that we are not working hard enough to provide women what they need. And I am so sorry I went over time. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Charvi, for that eye-opening session. I think this is a very serious thing that has to be taken up, and I am seeing that in the history also. I think how women were ignored in the researches, and so many reasons why it is causing a lot of issues as of today. And even I have 3 women in my family. Now I'm really scared about all this information that you have shared. I really want to everyone to go ahead and understand the importance of knowing the details that you have presented. Fine. So next, let's move on to the next section, which would be the table topics. Since there would be the time is less, I would request a few table topics by our table topics master, who will be J.K. Arora sir. So now let me call upon our table topics master, Toastmaster J.K. Arora sir, who is an entrepreneur and an author as well. So the stage is yours, Toastmaster J.K. Arora.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster, and thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram. So let's continue energetic, engaging, clear intent, fun-filled, knowledge-based, lead with purpose Toastmaster meeting. So here we change your lazy Sunday to purposeful, fun-filled, energetic Sunday with a strong why. So here I will invite a speaker, and the topic he has to select first, whether he want to take a topic why, or second, he want to say a jammed. So I'll invite you, and I'll give 1 or 2 minutes to share your thoughts, and 30 seconds you will have a call to action of whatever story you have told in 1 or 2 minutes. So the goal is to speak confidently and structure your response very clearly. So who will like to go first? Or maybe you can raise hands. Okay, great. So I'll go with the Toastmaster Ishita. So you will take topic 1 or 2, means why, or start with why or jammed?
Why?
Great. So why that changed your life? Share a moment when discovering your why transformed your journey. Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the topic, Toastmaster J.K. Arora. Discovering a why that changed my life journey is, why do I have to be a software engineer? That was the question that came up to me a couple of years back. I've been a software engineer for over 13 years, and I've been doing it like a routine job and something that pays me money. But eventually, I felt a void inside me. I'm not getting that satisfaction that I want from a job. I spend more than 10 hours a day writing code, but what is it that it is bringing to the world was the question that came to me. And that made me think, and I resigned my job. Well, I should have thought it through before resigning my job. I don't have an alternate plan in place right now, but I trust the universe. I surrender myself to the universe, and I believe that I will get the path that I'm supposed to follow. As of now, I'm enjoying doing Toastmasters and being the president of the club. I get to introduce new themes and new people to Toastmasters. And I believe that down the line, eventually, as I keep on doing today's job really well, I will be able to find the door that will open the opportunity and give me the satisfying career that I have been wanting my whole life, and be a coach or a speaker trainer for everyone and spread the message of health and well-being to each and everyone. So that is the why, and I encourage all of you to find the why you are doing what you are doing, and you will find the purpose of your life. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster J.K. Arora.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishita. So your call to action is why you have changed and you want to become a coach and trainer. Great. So let's take second. Who like to second? So I'll no person. So I'll ask. Okay. So Toastmaster Smita, you like to take 1 or 2? Why or jam?
Anything is fine.
Okay, great. So when you lost your why, have you ever felt lost? How did you rediscover your purpose?
Can you repeat that? When you lost your why?
When you lost your why, have you ever felt lost? And then how you rediscover your purpose?
I still remember a day when I was cleaning the utensils and I was thinking, I'm missing factor X in me. I didn't understand what the factor X is. People who know me always mention that I'm indigenous. I'm very spontaneous. I'm hardworking. I'm proactive. Well, that's their perspective about me. But I still knew that I lacked something and I had to improve on it. A previous day, I attended a session which changed my life, and that was the Toastmasters session that happened in our building. The males used to float in and out. I never cared. But the theme caught my attention. It was all about positivity, and I needed one at that moment. I attended it, and next day, once again, I was washing the utensils and I understood what factor X I was missing. I told my husband, who was next to me, I think I'm going to join Toastmasters, Madhu. I need one. I can improve my communication skills. There are like like-minded people there, and I would want to join the Toastmasters. This is the place where I rediscovered myself. It's just been a year that I joined Toastmasters, and there are a lot of things I have improved on, and it gives me an immense pleasure where I can keep learning, unlearning, relearning things over here. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster Aurora.
Great. So what a dramatic way and clear intent of joining of Toastmaster. Thank you. So who will like to go next? So Toastmaster Vikram. So you like to go?
So we have a guest, Toastmasters Tulsi and Sarika. If they are taking up, and Vidya also, if they're taking up, I'll let them take the opportunity.
Okay, so Toastmaster Sarika. Can you unmute your? Yeah, please.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So topic you like to take, why or jammed? Which you like, one or two?
Why?
Great. So your topic is a leader who knew their why. Talk about an inspiring leader who had a strong purpose. Any leader you can take, word wide.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Toastmaster J.K. Aravasa, for giving such a wonderful question. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Let me tell you about a leader who did everything for our country. I want to share about the leader who is a freedom fighter and leads our country very well. Who's none other than he's a freedom fighter. Apart of that, he leads our country very well. That's Bhagat Singh. He sacrificed himself for our country's freedom. I consider him as a very good leader and inspiring leader for our country. And apart of that, I want to share my personal experience as a leadership. Before joining into Toastmasters, I won't step inside a leadership. But after joining into Toastmasters, I became a team lead, I became a class representative of my class. So many things were happened to me because of Toastmasters. So if you ask yourself why to join in Toastmasters or why to step into leadership, remember those freedom fighters and remember those leaders, those best leaders who served our country to bring freedom for us, and remember those persons who served and sacrificed themselves for our country, and sacrificed yourself for yourself, because of if you want to do something more, something great or something to change, the change should be start from you. You need to change yourself and you will change all of our society. So if you want to change yourself and be a leader and change everyone, that's my perspective in leadership. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarika. So great. So Bhagat Singh has great why, means freedom of the country. Next, Toastmaster Charvi. You like to take or guest Vidya? So, or Toastmaster Amrutha has already taken. Or I'll take a face off. Okay.
Okay, I will go.
Okay, so you can take a face off with the Toastmaster Vikram. Okay, so your topic is the why challenge. Now, both have to say, they must answer why to the other person statement. The first two hesitate losses. The why challenge, you have to take it.
Actually, I didn't understand.
Yeah, 1 minute for Toastmaster Vikram and one minute for Toastmaster Amrita.
So we have to do a
What's the
challenge session.
topic?
Challenge. Yeah, why challenge?
Why challenge? So why
So
you
I
join
have to
Toastmasters?
interpret. I have to interpret the reason for Toastmaster Vikram. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Why did
Toastmaster
you
Vikram.
join, why did you join today's Toastmaster meeting, Toastmaster Amrutha?
Because it's Sattvic Toastmaster early in the morning, and I like to wake up early. So that's why I take evaluator role. And thank you for giving me opportunity, because I really like to come here early in the morning in Sunday itself, because I feel the rest of the day is productive because of this one meeting. So many of the time you realize that I came here only for table topic. That gives me a sense of purpose. That's okay, if it's a Sunday, still I have to work on my the vocabulary and all the things, oratory. And because of that, I really like to join this particular meeting, because we have only two meeting on Sunday morning. One is Sattvic, another is towering speakers. So once I came here, another time I came to the other meeting of towering speakers. That gives a sense of purpose and sense of fulfillment for the Sunday itself. That's why I came here, and I like to be here, because you all are energetic, come on camera with a full smile. No one is like, oh, it's Sunday and why I'm here. It's not that attitude of anyone here. So that's the only thing I like to be here. What's your reason, Toastmaster Vikram?
Yes, my reason is also the same. I love to be here because of the fact that there are so many people around us who are here to encourage us, and we are learning a lot of soft skills, communication skills, leadership skills from these meetings. And it's really wonderful to connect with like-minded people who want to improve themselves. And the best way to learn some skill is practicing it. And that's what we do it day in and day out. And this being a Sunday, it becomes more easier to connect and enjoy and also learn from each other. And yes, that is my take on this topic. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Great. So who will like to take next face off?
It would be good idea if each of the speakers speaks for at least 2 minutes. If you have more to speak, because together your timing will be 4 minutes, 5 minutes to wrap up your speech. So you can speak for 2 minutes 30 seconds maximum. Each speaker can shift 2 minutes 30 seconds. If it for the next day face off. Over to you, tabletop.
Okay. So who like to? Okay. Toastmaster Ishita, you like to take or?
I've already gone once, right?
Yeah, Ishita, complete.
JKG.
We can
I
check
think we
with,
can wrap.
we can wrap up because we still have the few
Okay.
time for
Okay,
Evaluation.
thank you everyone for participating. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster J.K. Arora, for that wonderful table topic section. I really enjoyed it. I, for the first time, came to know about this face-off concept. I've not done that earlier, and this is the first time I learned how it works. Thank you so much for that. And next is nothing but the voting for our table topics. Who is the best? So I request the Zoom master to put up the vote option for the best table topics speaker for today. Yeah, please go ahead and give your votes, whom you think is the best table topic speaker. Okay. So with that, we are concluding the table topic section, and next let's go on with the general evaluation. So for that, I would like to call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ishita, to come over and present the evaluation.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram. It was a wonderful table topic section as well as the prepared speeches. I'll now call upon our evaluator, Toastmaster Amrutha, to please evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Charvi. Over to you, Toastmaster Amrutha.
How many of you hate your mother for one reason? For not taking care of herself? Just raise your hands. It's eye-opener for us that we as a woman, or we as a mother or a spouse, almost forget about self when we get married or have a children. And that's the eye-opener speech from Toastmaster Charvi today. How it affects from 1906 to 2022. And she gave all the slides and then explained. Still the case is same. Still the woman itself not taking care of herself fully. And that I found it very, very informative. Toastmaster Charvi, it's really good if you come on camera. There are many things I like in your speech, but I'm going to give you three most important things. First is your project objective. You make your project objective. You make a proper slideshow and you give all your opinion or your things with respect to that slide. The slides were very informative. With every year you move forward, and that what it met your project objective and speech purpose. Many congratulations on that. Second was your delivery was smooth, your hand gestures were there, so delivery part is also good. Third is your speech is a full of information and especially eye opener for everyone. It's not only for women, it's for men. Because like Toastmaster Vikram said, he has three women in his family. So it's really important to come forward and talk this kind of uncomfortable topic. So kudos to you for selecting such a topic. There are few things you can improve in your speech for going on a next level. First is I thought you were not quite prepared for today's speech because you were going too fast somewhere and I thought you were reading as well. Plus, when it comes to the timing, you have to prepare your speech with the timing guidelines. You have only 7 minutes, and your slides were more than I think 10, almost 8 or 10. So you have to prepare with that. And when you conclude abruptly, when you conclude without call to action or a message, so audience will felt also what is in it for me. So you have to complete your speech within timing guidelines. Second was don't read, just prepare, practice more, and come here and deliver your speech like a pro because this is a most important topic you have chosen for your speech. And when you can't complete, people also felt, not fulfilled. There is nothing for me. So it's better to prepare yourself and come here. Overall, it was an excellent topic. The delivery was smooth and you made the slide as well. You made your project objective. Just work on this basic recommendation like practice more and come here as a pro. All the very best for upcoming speeches and thank you so much for giving such an informative speech to us. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amrutha, for your evaluation. I'll now call upon my tag team for giving their report one by one. I'll now invite our counter, Toastmaster Smita, to come up on stage and give the counter report. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. I have one question for all of you here. When do we use crutch? When do we use crutch?
We don't have confidence on our actual legs.
Perfect. Perfect. That is something that I was looking for. I'll just share my screen. Okay, sharing is not turned on. That's fine. I am looking for an answer because generally whenever I ask this question to any of the club, they still think from the Toastmaster's perspective. Crutch is something that we hold when we are physically disabled. When we are physically disabled, we use that equipment called as a crutch, which helps us to support our legs. Then why do we use crutch words when we are speaking and look or make our speech defective? We shouldn't be doing that. We need to understand the intent of why we are here, what roles we are taking. and need to practice it accordingly when we are delivering the speech. With that, I would like to share the report. If you don't mind, if you can give me the control to share my screen, I would like to share my report that I've prepared. Can I?
Yes,
madam. Please.
Well done, Ishita, on the table topics. I didn't find any of the crutch words used today. So kudos to you. Toastmaster Vikram, I would love if you could concentrate more on the crutch word R. It is used many times during your speech delivery. And Toastmaster Amrutha, I'm pinpointing everyone here. More than 5 usages is something that I would like each one of us to concentrate on, including me. Toastmaster Amrutha, you might have to concentrate on the usage of words so and you know. That is used many times. Toastmaster Charvi, wonderful speech. And you made me think because you gave me an example of a heart attack medicine that works for men and might not work for women. I was a bit flabbergasted by when you mentioned that. So wonderful speech. However, as Toastmaster Amrutha has given her evaluation to you, I would also want you to concentrate on lowering the crutch words. With that, you can see the report. I myself take a lot of pauses, and I would recommend certain times when I don't have words, I go beyond the long pause. Instead of filling the words when you're thinking with crutch words, I would recommend you to take pause. Be slow at your pace. Think what you're speaking and then give your speech. Practice, 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 and practice. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smita. Very well described about how we can get over the usage of crutch words. I'll now invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Sarika, to please come up on stage to present the report of Wordmaster and Grammarian. Over to you, Sarika.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I'm back with my report. Again, greetings, everyone. But why? Why I'm back with my report? Because I'm an English teacher, right? No, actually, I questioned myself and want to be your Wordmaster Grammarian by today's meeting. As this is Lazy Sunday, I found many wonderful speeches, even though it's lazy. Yeah, thank you so much, Speaker One. You made my day more energetic by listening your speech. I questioned myself and I questioned my mom as well. Why you are not taking care of yourself? Coming to my report, kudos to Toastmaster Ishita and Toastmaster Amarnath. Your intent was very clear, and you met the my challenge, and you did it. Congratulations to both of you. And I want to everyone to take a big round of applause because they used word of the day. And lead with the purpose. Our Toastmaster of the day, Vikramji, lead with the purpose. He asked why, and he make us why to join in Toastmasters, and we are very clear with our intentions. And coming to good usages, Smita used many good usages, and I wondered that forecasted and some business words, those are very good vocabulary. Kudos to you. And some of not so good usages I observed in our meeting is hand over the stage, and that's a tragic mistake. Please work upon it. And another things I observed is like some of you guys are using past as present, present as past. So please work upon tenses also. That's my report. And back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarika. We will now move on to Toastmaster Amarnath to take over the active listener role. Over to you, Toastmaster Amarnath.
Thank you very much, Ishita. So as an active listener, so we just want to have few questions. Whoever is want to answer, just raise your hand. So I'll ask the question. Whoever answer, those will be considered as qualified for the active listener role. So the first question is, what is the theme of the day? Sarika, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the theme is start with why.
Correct, exactly. So the next question is, so the Toastmaster of the day today asked for the why question. So can someone tell like who has started, cracking that topic?
Toastmaster Ishita.
Right. Can you elaborate like what she has spoken about? Why?
I think she spoke about why she became a software engineer after having 13 years of experience.
No. Ishita, can you confirm it?
Yeah, this was about why I wanted to join Toastmasters, and it was because of community, the community that I'm getting, and always positive reinforcement.
So,
Yeah.
Smita, I think she has used the why she become a software engineer in her table topic. Right.
Yeah.
The third question, so there are three golden circles which our Toastmaster of the day has showed. Can anyone tell about those three? The golden circles. Raise your hand and tell about this. Yes, Ishita.
The what, how, and why are those are the three golden circles.
All right, correct. Both question and the last question, like in our jam session, like Amrutha and Vikram, so how many times they have jammed themselves?
That's very hard, Amarnath. Can
anyone? At least Amrutha or Vikram, can you try?
3 times, I guess. Totally.
Amrutha, can you try?
Yes, I think it's 3 times.
Okay. It's close. It's 4 times, 2 each. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amarnath. You were indeed an active listener and did take note of even the number of times jams happened. So well done, Toastmaster Amarnath. With this, we have come. Oh, yeah, we have the timer report as well. Toastmaster Noor, can you please share the timer report? You're on mute.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. A very good morning to you all. Today, there were one speaker. The speaker one has crossed the time and of 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Also, the evaluator for the R counter has crossed the time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, 3 minutes and 48 seconds was the time allocated. It's very important to consider the time limits, primarily because it is important to deliver a message within the time limit so that there is a basic expectation of the audience that you would finish within the time. So usually what happens is people lose interest after once the time is crossed, people lose interest. in whatever you are speaking about. So it's to meet that expectation, it is important to get to that time limit and end within that time limit. The second reason why we need to be within time is brevity is the soul of wit. So if you, any message, it'll improve your thinking capability if you can convey a message within the allocated time. Why is Twitter 140 words, characters? Because you condense the core heart of your message within that particular characters, 140 number of characters, right? So try to think a bit more and so that you condense your message within that time. And I hope you would be a better speaker, better communicator when you condense your message and speak within the time. With that, I hand over the podium back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Noor. That was very well said. Brevity is the soul of wit. We should keep in mind about the report that we are going to give. So I will now start with the general evaluation report. We started 15 minutes late. That was unfortunate. We were giving more time for our guests to join. I think we need a little more planning on how to start on time with more audience in our meeting. Then the meeting went pretty smoothly with the start of the jam session. I'm very happy with the participation of all the existing members and guests who came forward and participate in the jam. It was very lively, very interesting. Congratulations to all of you for participating in the first ever jam session of Sattvic Toastmasters. Then the Toastmaster Vikram, your theme Start With Why is very relevant and very important to all of us. So thank you so much for bringing up this topic and giving us key pointers to every action that we do. We should always ask the why. Only then your heart and soul will be in that activity and that will take you towards success. Then we had the prepared speech by Toastmaster Charvi. Very important topic that you brought forward to all of us about less women in the field of medicine. Thank you so much for coming to Sattvic and presenting such an important topic. Thank you so much. You just went a little over your time limit. That happens sometimes when the matter is very dense. I would suggest that you condense the matter in a format that you can present, because such topics are so huge. It is very difficult to present everything in a 5 to 7 minute slot. So that is one tip I would like to give you, Toastmaster Charvi. Then we had the table topic section by Toastmaster J.K. Arora. Very well done in terms of your innovation of adding a jam versus why section as well as a face-off section. You bring such innovation every single time you become the table topic master. Well done on your table topic section. One suggestion would be that if you can make it clear to the participants about the time rules before you start, that will help them stay within the time limits and also make them not confused when they're presenting the speech. Then we'll come to our evaluation section. My entire tag team, along with active listener, were very good in their reports. One suggestion to active listener Toastmaster Amarnath, that please have your questions ready just before you start presenting. That will keep them from getting bored, the audience, because if you have the questions very ready, then we won't be losing time during you figuring out the question. Grammarian Sarika, you were very good with your report as well. A few suggestions for you would be showing the past in an incorrect usage of tenses. For example, happened to me is incorrect versus happening to me because it was running past tense. So that kind of thing we should say clearly in our reports so that people can learn. And finally, I would like to say that very well done, great teamwork, and all of you are invited to come to Toastmasters Sattvic Club again for a wonderful session. Thank you, and like to now give over the stage to Toastmaster Vikram. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Ishita, for that wonderful evaluation along with your tag team. I really enjoyed all the mentioned improvements areas, especially the R's that I'm using, which our R counter has pointed out. I really want to work upon it. And I totally agree that I have to start using more pauses than R's, because that is going to give some kind of make my speech much better. I take that point very well. Thank you so much for that takeaway, Toastmaster Smita. And yeah, with that, we are going to conclude our theme of this today. So before that, I want to quickly share my screen and show you who are the people who started with why and who are the leaders today. Steve Jobs, who invented Apple, he started Apple with the strong why. Why he wanted, there is already Windows, but still, why did he go ahead and create Apple? Because he wanted a operating system which is much better, which has high quality, and that was a why which he started Apple. And even today, if you see, Apple starts releasing every year new versions with a lot of new innovative ideas. Second, coming to Martin Luther King, who always inspires people with his speeches. If you listen to his speeches, he always starts with a strong why he wants to talk, what is the purpose of his speech comes before whatever he does. And last but not the least, the Wright brothers, why they wanted to invent the flight, the flight which was driven by a single man. So they had a strong why. They wanted to move people easily from one place to the other. So likewise, if we are going to do our whatever work we do with a strong purpose, with a strong why behind it, then we all are going to be successful. Even though I had a few activities to conduct today, but I was not able to do it, but I would request you to go ahead and write this for yourself. Find your why in public speaking. We are all Toastmasters and we all want to excel in public speaking. It would be very good if you can go ahead and start writing your answers for these questions. Why do you want, why you want to do public speaking first? These are all the sub questions. When you answer it, you will automatically know the reason behind why you wanted to do public speaking. Why do you want to inspire? Why do you share your message? For example, today, our Toastmaster Charvi gave a wonderful speech on a specific topic, forgotten, right? What have we forgotten? And that is something that is very important to write down. Why do you want to share your message? When you start with why, then the people who are listening to you will be very clear and you will be able to convey your message very easily to the audience. Why should people listen to you? When you know all these answers, then after this, if you come up on stage and start presenting, then you will see that this message, what you want to deliver, reaches the audience very easily and effortlessly. So with that note, I want to conclude this theme for today, and thank you so much for this opportunity. And I want to return the stage back to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram, for your conclusion of the theme. It was indeed a very good session with a lot of variety. A couple of polls that we could not conduct. I would like to ask our Zoom master to please launch the polls for auxiliary roles, best auxiliary role. And I think you can remove the co-host permissions from everyone, Amarnath, so that more people get to vote.
Yeah, we are ending the auxiliary role poll. We now start with the lead role.
Yes.
The poll has launched. We're ending the call now. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. So I would like to now ask from our members of our who participated in our session about how their experience of the meeting was before we announce the results. I'll start with Toastmaster Smita.
Thank you, General Evaluator Ishita. Wonderful meeting. I just loved every part of it. There are a lot of takeaways from this meeting that I can go ahead and implement it in our club. I felt it was a need of an hour. A lot of learnings. I definitely want to ask for Toastmaster Sarika, how old are you? You came up with so much of energy and I just loved it, Sarika. Kudos to you. You took the grammarian role to the next.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sarika. I just enjoyed and you were very ebullient while you were talking and you filled the room with a lot of energy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm just 19-year-old and studying BTech second year in Kite Group of Institutions.
Loved your speech.
Wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was
Ma'am,
wonderful.
may I know which club are you?
I'm from IBC Titans Toastmaster Club. It's a corporate club in Oracle.
Oh, nice to meet you, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet all of you here. Thank you.
I was going to go to you, Sarika. How was your experience of the meeting?
Such a wonderful experience. Recently, I have done breakout SA role in your ISC speech contest. At that time, I joined guest group. After that, I saw that meetings are Sunday. You know what? Actually, Sunday is not lazy Sunday for us because of we have college.
Okay.
But I have been absent today because of some issues. So that when I opened the WhatsApp and I saw that Sattvic Toastmasters Club held the meeting. After that, as soon as I saw that, joined the meeting and taking up the role. Thank you so much for making question myself why I joined this meeting, and I found the answer. I joined the meeting to improve my networking. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Vikram sir, and Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Toastmaster Sarika. It's pretty commendable that you are able to articulate your thoughts so well at this young age, and you have joined Toastmasters as well. It will only take you to further heights. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sarika.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So it's time for announcing the winners. We, of course, don't have any competition for best speaker and best evaluator. So I will go to table topics. Who do you think is the winner of table topics contest? Any guesses? I'm sure nobody will be able to guess this result. And Amarnath, you're not supposed to answer because you already know the results. Any guesses?
Is it Amrutha Deshmukh?
Okay, one guess is for Amrita. Anyone else?
I think all got equal votes.
Yeah, you are not supposed to speak, Noor. If
Really?
you've seen the results. Yeah, so I think we were 4 people in the co-host, so they all saw it. And you will be amazed that it is a complete tie with all 5 speakers getting the same number of votes. So it is pretty amazing that that happened. Well, coming to our role players, who do you think is the best auxiliary role? Any guesses?
Smita and
That's
Sarika.
right.
I think there will be a tie between Smita and Sarika because both of them played it very well.
That's wonderful. Our winner, as per the poll, is Toastmaster Smita. Very well done in the format of your counter report. That was very well done. Now, the winner of the lead role player. Any guesses? Again, it was really close. But still, one person won by 1 vote extra.
Vikram.
Yes, it is Vikram. Every time you take up a TMOD role, you get the best lead role player. So that is assigned to you by default. So congratulations for to our lead role player, Toastmaster Vikram. Oh yeah, we forgot to do pictures.
Thank you so much, everyone, for voting me. I think it's my privilege to be here today and present this topic, because while preparing for the starting with why, I learned a lot. So that way I feel this topic is so special to me as well. I learned a lot through this, and thanks for this award as well.
Wonderful. Very well done. So I think we can end our meeting. Do we have any other important announcements to make?
Not that
I
I
just want to have a group picture.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to.
let's have a group picture. All of you, please have a heart symbol. Amarnath, you can remove the lead role player virtual background.
Oh, sorry. This is it.
Yeah, how do you keep the reaction for longer time? It goes away for me.
Send with side effects.
Side effects.
Send with effects.
Oh, send with effect, but it goes away after a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, can you take the picture?
Yes, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So thank you so much for coming for today's meeting. And I'd like to now hand over to Toastmaster Amarnath to officially close the session.
Yeah, thank you very much for everyone joining the meeting. Because embrace the moment, and thanks for the good topic, Charvi. With this, we officially conclude the meeting. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, Smita, thank you. Please do come again.
Definitely. Thank you so much.